While we get some updates on that, Julius, I did want to ask you about the other big news to come out of just before the lunch break. Our Bill Miston from inside the courthouse saying that we are expecting just a few more witnesses from the prosecution side. The defense has said they plan to call 4 witnesses, and here's the crux of it. Judge Hannah Dugan, not one of those witnesses. I know we've discussed whether or not she would testify in her own defense. Legally, she does not have to. What do you make of where we stand right now, how this case is playing out, and what sounds like the defense's decision not to have the defendant herself on the witness stand?
Yeah, I'm never going to second guess a decision by a defense team to put a defendant on the stand or not. And of course, we all know that it's ultimately the defendant's decision, Judge Dugan's decision, and solely her decision as to whether she wants to testify or not, based upon advice from her defense team, of course. And that, in all honesty, it kind of surprises me a little bit, because this is the type of case where I would figure that Judge Dugan would be able to score more points by explaining herself what her intent actually was. But there are lots of considerations here when you try and make that determination. One of them might be how the facts are coming into the case so far, the strength of any other witnesses that the defense is presenting. But that last prong, and maybe the most significant prong, is how do you think Judge Dugan would do herself on the stand? Would she make a good witness? Would she seem credible? Would she seem likable? Would she seem believable? And those are all parts of the analysis when you're a defense attorney and giving advice to your client as to whether they should take the stand or not.
It is a fascinating day here on the Wisconsin Live Desk and certainly downtown at the federal courthouse. Julius, I believe we have to take a quick break here, 2 minutes, and then a lot more to dive into, including we thought we'd have some fun with this. Our Jason Calvi wanted us to ask you a question about the testimony of Chief Judge Carl Ashley. We might as well have him ask you that question. That's coming up right after this. 2 minutes here, a quick break on the Wisconsin Live Desk.